Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Anthony finds Bryant. Here's Clutch. Some nice passing here by the West. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anthony. Misses the three. Ball against Wade. The West grabs the miss. Daniel, the pass to Anthony. Ball outside, beyond the arc. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Now here's Stoudemire. Hernandez passes to Rose. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Superb timing by Lebron on that alley-oop.
Paul outside. Pass to Daniel. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West. Howard's checked in for the East. James against Anthony. James kicks to Wade. Pass to Howard. Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow! Woo. Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Westbrook against Rose. Wade kicks to Stoudemire. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. That's good from Howard on the assist by Rose.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Passes it to Daniel. Back to Duncan. Here's Clutch. Inside, Duncan, and he lays it straight in.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
Even with the defense all over him, Wade, such a terrific scorer, he still was able to get it up and down.
This is his first free throw of the game. Nowitzki's checked in for the West. Both free throws good from Wade. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki kicks to Kobe. The pass to Daniel. Back to Kobe. The shot. Again, the West All-Stars.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's LeBron. Kept alive. And another shot. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
The West making some changes. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Duncan. Anthony comes in for Clutch. And it's Nash in for Bryant. And then for the East All-Stars, Garnett comes in for Stoudemire. And it's Pierce in for James. Here's Rose after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nash outside. He kicks to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by the West. Westbrook dishes to Nash. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
And it's Rose penetrating, and Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Man, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. West All-Stars lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Back to Nowitzki. Right side Westbrook. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. The East trail by 4. All with it. Now Anthony defending. A nice shot by Wall.
And there's the speed from Wall. That'll serve him well over his career.
Nash kicks to Westbrook. Nowitzki for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now Nowitzki following the 3-point attempt by Pierce. Bobbed up there for Howard. He can't get that one.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now here's Nowitzki. Pass to Westbrook. Fires for 3. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. The East trail by 5. And it's Wade in the corner. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Wade's got 7 points.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Anthony against Pierce. Anthony down low, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one no exception.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So for the West, Clutch is checked in for Randolph. Kobe comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Chris Paul subbed in for Nash. James finds Garnett. Back to LeBron. Free throw line jump shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Here's Clutch. Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. And Bryant kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Paul. Back to Anthony. Taken away. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the East. Now here's Rose. Back to James, to the paint, and Howard with the stuff.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. The 3 from Anthony. The rebound by Garnett.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just let man. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Howard's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Daniel, the pass to Anthony. Kicks it out to Paul. Hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got 6.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Rose finds James. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Bryant on the wing. Kobe soaring through the air.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
The East trail by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The East All-Stars haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First free throw is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. And then for the East All-Stars, Stoudemire, he's checked in for Howard. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Garnett. Anthony Hernandez pulls it in.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Anthony in the corner. And the West hit again from deep.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. West All-Stars out in front, up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Here's Daniel, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Here's Rose, Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Ball stolen. Rose goes in. It's rebounded by the West. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Carmelo throws it down.
we see some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
The East trail by 6. Now, here's Wade. He's got 7 to the inside. Here's Stoudemire. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Duncan.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Daniel, the pass to Anthony. For 3, Kobe. Hernandez pulls it in. East All-Stars on offense. LeBron with the bucket.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Outside for Kobe. Pass to Duncan. Some nice passing here by the West. Paul finds Bryant. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Wade outside. Now the pass to James. Back to Wade. And a missed layup. The West leading by 7. Anthony dishes to Paul. Kobe kicks to Paul. Bryant the pass to Daniel. Back to Kobe. Dishes it to Paul. Pass to Duncan. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the West leads by 9. Timeout called, East All-Stars. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Chris Paul. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the East. And it's Rose with the ball for the East All-Stars. Here's Wade. Stoudemire trying to break free. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Daniel, it's good on the putback.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The East trail by 9. Wade outside. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, on offense, Wade has such a sudden burst, especially on the drive when he looks to get inside.
And here are the East All-Stars now. LeBron dishes to Wade. Kicks it to Rose. Pass to James. Over Anthony. No good from LeBron.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Bryant. Some solid defense from Rose. The East trail by 7. James in the post. Defended by Bryant. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Daniel. Westbrook surveying the D. Daniel, the pass to Westbrook. Here's the 3. The shot missing. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. West All-Stars lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
It's stolen by Rose. Can't hit that one. Westbrook with the nice D there. The West leading by 4. The pass to Nowitzki. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 3 pointers off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Westbrook finds Nowitzki. At the elbow, Randolph. Over Howard. Rebound by Rose.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
First one falls for him.
You know, Kobe is the total package. Not just an elite scorer, but a very talented, versatile defender, too.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the West. Griffin comes in for Russell Westbrook. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Stoudemire's checked in. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The shot by Pierce, no good. Now here's Bryant. Defense is right there. Some nice passing here by the West. Kobe on the take. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's just a demonstration of terrific ball skills from Kobe. Avoided the defender and gets it to fall inside.
The West leading by 4. Duncan finds Griffin. In the corner, it's Bryant. Griffin passes to Paul. Now here's Duncan. Pierce covering. Shot clock at 5. 8 feet away, and that one's good. Griffin. And the West leads by 6.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Now a timeout called by the East. The West making some changes. Clutch is checked in for Nowitzki. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Griffin. James checked in for the East. Wade comes in for Paul Pierce. Here's Rose, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Rose can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Daniel, the pass to Paul. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, the incredible court vision of Paul. He gets the ball to his guys where they can do something with it.
The East trail by 8. Here's Rose, out to Wade. A 3-ball, and Clutch pulls it down.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Anthony, the pass to Daniel. Back to Anthony, and here is Paul. Outside Anthony. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Rose, and it's blocked. Paul finds Duncan out to the right wing. On the wing, Kobe lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Duncan on the follow. Duncan's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. He's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Back to Rose. With the floater, and it's good on the way up.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Daniel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the West leads by 13.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. any hope of a comeback diminished.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that person.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.